the entire New Testament, verse by verse, chapter by chapter, book by book. He just completed finishing his 30th commentary to be turned in as he is approaching completion.